Hi, I'm Dan Obishon. Welcome back to the joy of teaching tennis. Today we're back at the beautiful JW Marriott Resort and Spa in Palm Desert, California, and we're going to be doing some work with my student Scott Cameron. And today we're going to be demonstrating a few gimmicks for teaching. Now, what do I mean by gimmicks? Gimmicks are physical tools that you use. These are not fundamental things. These are tools that we use to give a student the feeling for what they're doing on tennis. Now, Scott's going to start up the ball machine, and he's going to hustle over here to the volley position. And if you watch, Scott's hands are going to be in front of him because he's wearing handcuffs. These handcuffs are designed to keep his hands in front of him and to hit volleys. He's hitting forehand volleys. Watch out for your step, Scott. Step away from the ball. There you go. You want to be far enough to your left that you can step into it. There's the backward step again. There we go. And so Scott, with those handcuffs, we're trying to give Scott the feeling of always keeping his hands far in front of him at the net. So now, after this next volley, Scott's going to hustle over this way, and we're going to trade. Time it so you don't get hit by the ball. Wrong. Here we go. Scott's going to be trying to use the catching racket, because the word that we teach on the volley is to catch. We don't want him to punch or swing. We want him to catch the ball in his racket. So he's getting the feeling for that catch with the open racket face. Okay, one more catch. And Scott is now back to his racket, but he's got the foam arrow in the throat of his racket. Again, we want Scott to practice pointing the arrow very high to the sky and still go ahead and hit down into the ball so it has a flat trajectory. If it's popping up, he's opening the racket at contact. Open it and then hit into the ball with the edge. That's the best one yet. So we've done a few different gimmicks here very quickly to give Scott that feeling of catching the ball, of starting with the racket open, and of keeping his hands in front. The purpose of these three gimmicks was just to get Scott getting his racket prepared earlier and in front of him. He's been having a little trouble with the volleys lately, so we decided, oh, that was beautiful. Coming in, oh, that was really nice. Good, now try hitting the different targets. Good, drop. Side tee. Deep corner to the ad side. Deep corner to the do side. Scott's getting that ball going. All right. One more good one, deep. Okay, Scott, step out and let the machine shoot. Stand right here so you're facing the camera. Okay. All right, back up just a step or so. You're not going to get hit by the ball, so stay this way. Is he in the shot, Reese?
Yep.
Okay. So this is a squish ball, and the reason for this is if Scott do the racket flat on this one, nope, not that like that. If he goes flat, the ball's going to go down. So Scott has to open the racket face in order to catch that volley. This is a great exercise for beginners, and you can even do it off of the court. All right, so go ahead and take the arrow out. And here we go. Forehand catch, perfect. And now a backhand catch. Watch how he uses the left hand to make sure the racket's open. Great. I'll toss it a little wider this time. Backhand again. Turn those shoulders and catch. Thank you, Scott. Go ahead. You can volley some more with the handcuffs on. So that's the idea of gimmicks. A lot of times coaches don't use enough gimmicks to give the player the feel for the ball. We want players who are kinesthetic learners to get the feel for the ball doing whatever the fundamental is. In this case, on the volley, we want Scott to be very open, and I'm sure he's hitting perfect volleys behind me now. So that's it for today. Go out there, and if your student is not getting what you're saying, they might be a kinesthetic learner. You might have to give them the feeling for what they're doing with the shot. So go out there and design some gimmicks to help teach your fundamentals. Thanks very much for watching. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and go out there and be joyful.